Welcome back, Media Junkies. For real this time.
Welcome.
We have a lot of things to talk about today. But we can't talk about any small talk or anything else before I describe what the topic is today.
Okay.
No.
And that is that I'm not quite sure all the details of the topic today because somebody else is.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
I am not
Oh.
I am not the host of Three Media Junkies today.
Oh.
I pulled the wool over your eyes and I spun you a narrative that wasn't quite true.
Mm-hmm.
Would
You
the
was
real
lying to
host
me.
care to introduce themselves?
I don't know what to say.
Oh!
You guys hear me, right?
Ah!
Oh, Luke, what happened to your voice? Your voice. It's so much deeper.
What? Wow, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't believe you say that.
yeah,
about
I'm here.
my younger brother.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah,
Caleb?
His younger brother with a deeper voice than him. The deeper voice than him is here.
Yeah, there was a throwaway line in the group chat where I said my brother's hosting, and I guess everyone just was like, yeah, whatever.
Oh
But
no,
yeah,
I
whatever.
remembered that.
Yeah.
So,
I got.
I just thought you meant it was his episode idea.
so.
What is my episode idea?
Yeah,
That is true.
he's gonna be running
Well,
the
I thought he was meaning it was just your idea, not you actually gonna be there.
No, I'm gonna be here the whole time.
yeah,
Wait,
no.
wait. So this is actually the first guest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the not counting Squidward and
Yeah.
all those
No.
people, but
Yeah.
John Lennon, whatever. This is the true first guest.
Oh, very good, very good. Okay.
Very good.
So what?
Yeah. Good.
So what do we have today?
We do have some small talk before we get into the actual topic, but
Mhm.
well, because Caleb, the reason I watched Invincible was because, or I finally finished season 4 up to where we are, was because Caleb was here. We were talking because he wasn't really like super into it. I don't think.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah, until recently.
Yeah, because I've been reading a lot of comics this year.
We were reading a lot of comics, and then he realized Invincible was really good, and we were talking about it, and I walked the sheets, and I was like, okay, why don't we just watch the fourth season together? He hasn't seen. He knows what happens, but he hasn't actually seen any of the show. Like officially.
I saw season 3 episode 8.
You did? You watched
I had
it?
season 1 episode 1.
Okay, good.
So yeah.
I do think I should probably watch it, but he is gonna read the comics with me. I asked him for my birthday, which is in 3 days, so hopefully I get them. And if not, I just got my tax return, so I'm gonna
2 days, by the way.
2 days.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, the comics are my future, so I'm gonna be one of those people who read the comics before finishing the show. But I'm not going to, I'm not gonna be annoying about it. I just really want to have the story. I want to have the whole story. I want to be able to own the story and have that at all times, But
Yeah.
anyway, I wanted to talk about our thoughts on season 4 so far because
Yeah.
you know,
I think it's good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
I think it's pretty good so far. Me and Austin shared this opinion, and I think that I'm still sticking with that. I think the first season is still the best.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a hot take, I know, but it just did so many things perfectly that, like, obviously other seasons are great, they're amazing, but I think
Right.
season 1 just had like that special, something special, just like it's self-contained story. Omni-Man, I feel like was a great character, such a good like villain.
Well, he's still a good character.
He's still a great character,
Mhm.
yeah. But in that season especially, like stood out to me, the way
Yeah.
it was written and all like even like rewatching it and just like seeing the scenes where he's like being like a father to Mark, and it just like has this weird undertones. It's like ooh,
Right.
But see, that's talking about season 1. Season 4 is great so far. My brother and I especially just really have been enjoying just like following all the Viltrumites and like all like the
I like Lucan. He's great.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
And I will say I do wish Battle Beast was in it more because I do really like Battle Beast.
Yes,
My
Battle
brother's
Beast is
favorite.
very cool.
As of right now,
Beast is
and
loaded.
I do think you'll probably because he just got like flung into space
Yeah.
like
I
big
don't
time.
think-
So I don't know if we're gonna see him for a while.
We'll see. Maybe
I
he
don't.
got
I don't think he's good.
But also my brother's been talking about the new Invincible fighting game that's coming out, and I'm probably gonna get it because it actually looks cool. I'm excited for that. But anyway, yeah, season 4 has been really good so far.
Yeah, I said this to Luke yesterday, but I was feeling some Invincible fatigue this season for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. But then that last episode came out, and I am like fully back into it. Like that was just a banger episode.
It was so good. I kind of get the fatigue too, because in my opinion, the only thing holding the season back was the first and the fourth episode.
Oh, episode 4 is not a very good episode of the show.
Yeah.
They both kind of dragged, and I realized this after. I was like, episode 1 really had nothing to do with the rest of the season.
It didn't.
Like,
It's
you know what I mean?
it's weird because it
Well,
feels
at the
like
end, there's a little bit of episode stuff.
yeah, it just feels like the first season, or not the first season, the first like 4 episodes of the season was like just a completely different like story setup than anything that goes on after it. So it was just kind of. But I mean, we're going back to
Yeah.
Earth, so I mean, maybe it'll tie in.
Yeah.
Very strong. I like episode 2 and 3 are both.
Yeah,
good.
2 and 3 are pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think the second
episode
half
1 was
is way stronger. But I feel like that's why maybe season 4 isn't as good to me as the first season. And I'm still debating. I had to rewatch season 3 because I remember season 3 really liking it. I still think like Cecil versus Marcus is like my favorite dynamic besides Omni-Man. Obviously, this is literally anything with Omni. But
Yeah.
Cecil versus Marcus is still my favorite. Like, and we got a lot of that in 3. So I'm gonna have to rewatch the show. I'm gonna read the comics. I'm gonna form more thought out opinions. But that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the first bit I watched. I like Drag as a villain. I think he's great.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I freaked out at that one punch. I
Yeah.
forget. I forget.
When he was charging up the wind and he
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's so cool.
when Mark punches him and his hairline blocks the hit
Yeah.
and it has like the 7 different impact frames on it.
Yeah.
That's a great moment.
So good. It's so
Mhm.
good. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there were a lot of, as my brother said, and I agree with. There were a lot of hype moments in Aura in this
Yeah.
this season.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Mhm.
hype moments in Aura. So
5 and 6 were great episodes too.
5 and 6 were great. I think
Conquest fight. The conquest fight.
the conquest fight was brutal. Dude.
Yeah.
I looked
Daddy.
up the what? I thought you okay. You said spaghetti. I thought you said daddy for some reason. I
No,
had a
spaghetti,
follow-up
because
question there, but no, I looked up the comic panel of like that scene, and it's so brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oliver and Omni-Man in episode 6 was like one of my favorite parts of the whole season. Like Oliver finally coming around to Omni-Man was just like finally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rooting for Omni-Man's redemption, even though he's gonna have to do a lot to really.
I don't know if he can be redeemed, to be honest, but I like that.
Maybe that's what.
Yeah, I don't know if you rewatch season 1. I mean, there's like people forget it because they haven't like seen season 1 in a while. But my goodness, I genuinely don't think he can be redeemed.
I mean,
No.
he's a creature from he's a alien from a. He's an alien from a different planet where most people, if you have empathy, you are treated as nothing.
Yeah.
I
don't
So,
know.
like, to be fair,
I don't know.
I think
he doesn't have normal
and
human
this
morals.
is actually gonna segue into another discussion topic because Austin has shown me the brilliance of the redemption arc, just in general, like the idea of a redemption arc.
Right,
I
right.
never really thought about them before, and another great piece of media that is the Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Another great redemption arc, and
In the name.
I watched that, thought it was brilliant, great
Mhm.
movie.
Did you know
Um,
Redemption over that
also-
too, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Redemption art.
Red Dead Redemption,
Yep.
watch Shawshank Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Austin's all
Red Dead
about.
Redemption too.
And if you read his book, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's some redemption there, you know.
Maybe that's what's bugging this episode.
There's a shameless plug every episode. We never
Yeah.
can go one episode without mentioning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you guys want to get to the topic now?
No, hold on. We don't know how this works. We have
Slow your
Yeah,
roll,
yeah.
buddy.
the only small talk was Invincible. No. We have. I just have a few little things. My brother and I started. Cause when I played Dark Souls 1, it was the first time it was so iconic because my brother was there for most of it, and we were just having a great time, laughing it up and being silly and enjoying the beautiful game. And we finally decided we're gonna play another Soulsborne game together like that. So we started Elden Ring,
Nice.
which is just brilliant so far. It's a lot to sink my teeth into, obviously, so I can't really give it my full attention yet. But I just defeated Margit last night, which was a great fight.
Okay.
And
Very good. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Very nice.
I know, yeah, no, it's a good game. I love Soulsborne games, and I love the first Dark Souls very much, but I haven't gotten them really any of the other ones, so I'm excited to see what this one's all about. But
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
So I kind of been yapping a lot. What about you guys? What's going on your end?
I had an interesting night last night. So, I had my first shift, my first, and honestly, I think it's gonna be my last shift at
Yes.
at Jimmy John's. So in
Oh,
in
That's where it was. I was
yeah.
trying to.
in you know it's over when I'm mentioning it like full name and everything, just like in the episode, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was genuinely, so I got a job as a delivery driver there, and it was
Okay,
the
I'm just
most it,
imagining my head.
it was it was the most stressful shift I think I've ever worked anywhere ever, and that is saying something because I worked at freaking Target, okay, but this was
Yeah.
to
Working at Target is not.
Oh
no
Yeah.
yeah Caleb can relate. I forgot he also worked at Target.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I know.
Target was hell and this was
Yeah.
worse, okay, so this like
One day.
yeah, one day I had 5 deliveries in all of the 6 hours that I was there for first thing. So I was less a delivery driver and more of just a slave that also delivered food once in a while.
Oh
Um,
my gosh.
it was so bad, and everyone there acted like I should have known what I was doing, even though this was literally my first shift ever. So it was just like
Yeah, you're
so.
supposed to know everything, aren't you?
Yeah, so it was like so stressful, and it was just like it was super busy, even though according to them that was a really slow day, which just makes it even worse. Um,
Oh jeez.
and yeah, I just like I by the end of it, I had a splitting headache. I felt like I
Oh.
had just like I had just lived like 4 years of my life, not like 6 hours of it. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I,
You
I
sort of sound like it too. I'm not gonna.
I lost like
That's
years
nice.
of my life, I think, from this experience. So, and also,
Eating a bunch of hot dogs.
yeah, and it was just
Yeah.
it was just terrible, and their food sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Jimmy John's
Yeah.
sucks.
Jimmy John's sucks.
Austin said. My mom. We're just gonna kind of like gloss over that, but
Well, gloss over what?
my mom loves Jimmy John's, so we're not gonna talk about how if it's bad or.
Jimmy John's. I'm gonna
They're
say it
lettuce
right
now.
here. I'm gonna say it right here. You suck. I hate you, Jimmy John's.
Oh,
And
It is.
calling out Jimmy John's.
and
We're
Yeah,
using
well,
our platform to spread it.
if you weren't gonna quit, you're gonna get fired now.
yeah.
Well,
But
I don't think he wants to be there anymore.
no,
Does it matter?
I have another
Oh, I
shift.
didn't
I have
think you
another
did.
shift today. I'm not going. Okay, I'm not. I'm not going.
Nice.
Um, I
Send your letter of resignation with this episode attached.
yes,
You're
I
like-
will.
Let this be-
Watch to this point.
Yeah, this timestamp.
Which, as someone who has worked there once, okay, I had to prepare the food firsthand. It is glorified, cafeteria food. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It is the food quality is not great. All right, I'm sorry. The bread is
Hey.
so tough and the meat is gross.
Yes.
I
And
actually
this
like
is-
how they look.
This is actually like Austin knows Austin knows food, all right. And never met someone who knows food as much as Austin, right?
Right,
He's-
I love eating. Okay.
I trust. Yeah, he and I have a lot of conversations about food and eating, so I believe him in this.
But if you like Jimmy John's, you're wrong, and I hate you. Okay. That's all I wanted to say.
Alienating our entire
Yep.
for the podcast.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think I don't know if there's any other small talk that I have. Yeah, Jimmy John's horror story. I had to bring in a little horror story for once. You know, I haven't had one of those in a while.
That's true. That's true. And on a special episode, no less.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah.
Anything in Hunter World?
I played Resident Evil 2, and I have my own little Hell Wars horror, I guess, with Mr. X.
Yes. Very cool.
Because
I remember being.
I don't like him,
He's scary.
but he likes me a little. He likes me a little too much.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Well,
I think you might be playing the wrong Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
You might have downloaded some mods that maybe.
Uh-oh. How'd they find out my Leon Kennedy mod?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's first.
But yeah, no. Resident Evil 2 is scary.
Very
It
scary.
was really good. I haven't played. I haven't finished 7 yet, but 2 is my favorite of the ones I've played.
Mm-hmm.
you
I,
played, good chunk.
I finished 4. I really liked it.
You did.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm kind of sad. It's one of those games where I was kind of sad that I finished it because it was such a long game for first and foremost. So I got like
Yeah.
very like attached to it, and it was like a part of like my life for a while. Like I would literally just play it a chapter at a time. So like every night I'd play like a chapter of it, and it was very fun. But I didn't think it was like the greatest Resident Evil ever, like some people think. I just like yeah, it was a little bit too long in my opinion, and it was kind of frustrating. And I thought some of the bosses, or one of the bosses anyway, was not good. But other than that, I thought it was good. Resident Evil 2 is probably still my favorite though.
Wait, which
Yeah,
one was
yeah.
that? 7?
4.
Oh, 4.
My brother and I played a bit of 4.
Played the first two thirds of it.
Yeah, pretty much 2/3 of it. Kind of got through the castle and stuff.
We got all the way through the castle. We were on the island.
That's
Yeah, but,
that's the
you know, I
best
think-
part
I
of the
think-
game, honestly. All the way up through the castle is the best part. After that, it gets kind of boring.
It was fun, but like it didn't give me like 2 just like with Mr. X, like that part was just, it gave me such like a rush. Like I didn't get
Yeah.
that rush. With 4.
That's another thing with 4 is they're like I forget like the name, the tyrant or whatever. He kind of he's not as cool, you know. You kill him pretty
No,
soon.
no, I
So
That guy. Doesn't he
No,
look
yeah,
like,
I didn't feel attached to him, you know.
Doesn't he look like? Nah, I can't remember his name now.
he's a
I don't know.
Who's
Okay.
the Napoleon? Doesn't he look like Napoleon or whatever? Or is that a different? or am I
That's a
thinking-
different guy.
Oh no, yeah, that's the what's his name? The guy who runs the castle.
It's Mr. Indescript X, I'm pretty sure.
No.
I forget what his name is, but he's ugly, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I just. Oh yeah. The other part that terrified me was when the liquor starts like walking around.
Scary.
Yeah.
The whole part like starts being in like almost the whole part, especially when you're trying to run away from Mr. X,
Mm.
and then you run through a door, and then you just instantly just get attacked by the liquor. Oh, that was not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the first part of 2 is actually like the police station's my favorite part of that one.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
But the whole thing is good. You should play the whole game, obviously. But that police station part is just ooh.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's it. I think we're ready. Mr. Host, take it away. This is my brother, Caleb Gordon, for anyone who doesn't know. I've lived with him all my life.
Yes.
Anyways.
Well, technically.
Actually, he has a little bit this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Anyways, so yeah, I've been doing a lot of letterbox stuff recently. So I have a wheel here of 8 different kinds of media. So we got 4 people, 8 media. We got the Wheel of Fourtune.
No.
I couldn't think of a more creative name, but
Uh-huh.
basically what's gonna happen? I'm gonna spin the wheel. We'll probably just go alphabetical first name order.
Okay, so you're first.
No,
Okay.
Oh, Austin's first.
I'm first,
Yeah,
baby.
Austin.
AB.
combo right there.
The AD combo.
Yeah.
It's true. The AD.
So it would be Austin, me, Hunter, Luke,
Okay.
and
Okay.
spin the wheel. There's books, TV shows, movies, characters,
Well, let's
Video
hope I don't
games.
get books.
albums, animated projects, and performances.
And what do they have to do when they land on that?
If it lands on you, you have to give your top 4 in that category and explain why those are your 4. And just do a 4 to 1.
Well, then
Uh.
I think it's gonna probably be harder to think of that on the spot. What if we just gave like the 4 best?
Yeah, I guess you don't have to rank them.
Yeah.
I guess that was stupid.
No. Just because
I'm gonna rank them just because I was thinking about this last night when I was
Yeah.
trying to go to bed.
that's okay.
You
You can do that.
I had a hard time falling asleep last night.
I mean, unless you already have a ranking.
Mm.
Yeah, I know Austin has a letterbox, so he might have a.
Yeah.
You guys follow each other. My brother actually writes out the reviews also.
Oh,
I like the
very
reviews.
nice. I just put the
I give
stars,
them the
but
stars and I give them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Austin just gives a start.
I like how you put the heart too.
Oh yeah, the heart.
That's what social media is.
Yeah.
Stars, put the heart.
Put the heart, the orange heart if you liked it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an orange on letterbox.
I had Letterboxd for a bit, but I didn't watch enough movies to like keep up with it consistently, But I think it's a really brilliant service.
They should do
I
further
wish.
stuff.
Yeah, but
Yes, I was gonna say. I really wish they would add shows to Letterboxd because I would have so
yeah.
many,
There is
so
a
many.
show version, but I don't know if it's great. You
yeah.
can rate them. You just can't like. You can't review them. There's something you can't do.
Mhm.
Unless it's like one season.
I wish there was one app where it was just like books, movies, shows, TV, like everything.
Well, that should
Yeah.
be your guys' job as the 3 Media Junkies.
That's
That's
true.
your
That's
legacy.
true.
That's right.
We're gonna build an app for all of that.
Yeah.
You need to build an app. Ever gotten that ad?
I don't know.
Where it's like, you need to build an app. What?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
know what you're talking about. She can't
Yeah.
code.
Yeah, Nina can't go. Yeah, they're all yelling at Nina like, whoa, back off.
Are you ready to go, Austin?
All right, Austin, let's see what he's spinning the wheel.
Okay.
It's spinning round and round right now.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Nervous.
You can play some music.
I don't have music.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
this is an easy one.
You get the big one. Video games.
Okay, so what do I do?
Oh.
Your 4 favorite video games, if you haven't ordered for them.
Oh, 4 favorites. Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah, like on the letterbox.
Okay. Oh, this is oh man, this is hard. Four of my most okay, well, obviously Red Dead 2 is on there.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go on Steam. Let me go on Steam. Hold on. I need to look at my games.
Power Wash Simulator.
No.
No, that's not one.
You didn't like Power Wash
Didn't leave it
Simulator?
in back. I don't know.
Okay. I've got Red Dead 2. I'm gonna do Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's going in there. Let's see.
More like Hollow Day.
Hollow Day. Oh yeah, Hollow Knight, Hollow Day. I never thought about that.
More like Hollow Neighbor.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Luke, we gotta get.
By the way, I should mention while we're waiting for once the category's landed on, it's taken off the wheel.
That's disappointing.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So I'm the definitive.
s-
This is the best 4 video games ever.
Yeah, you're
Let's
actually
hope one of you guys get books. Let's hope one of you guys gets books and not me, because I can't name 4
well,
books.
if there's one you like do not think you can do, you can
Right.
respin.
No, okay.
One
I
respin at $5.
got it. I got it. Which hopefully, because I only have 4, so hopefully I don't end up regretting this and think of one that should have been on here. But my 4 favorites:
Mhm.
Red Dead 2.
Okay, here we go.
Not particularly in this order. Red Dead 2, Hollow Knight, The Last of Us 1, God of War 2018. Those are my 4 favorites.
They
Yeah.
got a war.
Jeez.
I bet if I like that, I'd like God of War.
Is
check it
2018
out.
is 2018 one of the ones that's coming out in that like remaster trilogy?
No.
No.
That's
That was
the
2018.
2018 is the first like new God of War game.
Yeah.
I think was Ragnarok the sequel to that?
Yes, yeah.
Pretty
So
sure.
I suggest maybe if you want, so you get like the full story experience, maybe wait until the trilogy remaster comes out, play that, and then
Yeah.
play
I do have it.
the new ones.
Interest.
Yeah. Yeah, those are my favorites.
Yeah.
That was good.
Easy peasy. So now are we going
Yeah.
Austin again or
No, it's my turn.
Caleb's turn? Okay.
Mhm.
Wheel for himself.
This is
He'll
quite
shuffle very
exciting.
nice.
I made this whole wheel just for myself.
Yes.
Whoa.
Ooh, I
Oh,
got a good one.
okay. This is one for Caleb. This is
This one I was hoping I'd land on this one. I got albums.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, yeah. I think number 4 right now, it's a rap, Mouse in the Mask, MF Doom. Very good album.
I've never
Mhm.
heard that.
It's a very good
MF
album.
Doom?
I don't know. And then,
Austin listens to Kanye West.
Kanye West, the Nazi.
What? Oh yeah, I mean he kind of is, yeah. But
Yeah.
Well, not really.
I thought you were saying the Nazi as in that's one of his albums. I was like, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, I did too.
No,
I didn't.
Bully.
I don't know this.
Called Bully.
Which is pretty much what Nazi is.
No, Nazi's a lot worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
And then one I listened to a lot recently is Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. It's a very good album.
Pet sounds.
Okay.
It's an album.
Is it just a lot of barking and meowing?
There's bird sounds in one song. Besides that, there's not really a lot of that anything. It's like, but it's like if you know the Beach Boys, it's like their classic stuff.
I think.
If you know, like God Only Knows is on that album.
I
That's great.
I've ever heard the Beach Boys sing Apple Pie Machine. You ever heard that?
That's AI. That's fake. And then my last 2 are both Beatles albums. Abbey Road and Rubber Soul.
Ooh.
Very
Really
good.
interchangeable. I
They're
love
both
they're,
good.
they're both really. I think Rubber Soul is like individual songs I like more, but like just the process.
Uh-huh.
We're borrowing the vinyl from Gigi.
Yeah, we have both of those on vinyl.
Yeah, and I think just the process of the journey of listening through Abbey Road from start to finish.
Yes.
It's like there's not another album like that where you can listen to it like
Wow,
that.
this-
Yeah.
There's so many details and stuff you can pick out, and it's different every time. I mean, I just think it's
Hawaii
great.
Part 2 is another.
No, it's probably like number 5.
Yeah, Hawaii Part 2 is brilliant.
Hawaii Part 2 is also good.
Which Austin, I keep recommending it to Austin. Austin, we need to do a time where we drive and listen to Hawaii Part 2. It needs to be dark and creepy.
Okay. All right.
I've told you about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It like tells a story. It's. I promise you, it's worth your time. I know it sounds kind of strange right now, but it's worth it. It's worth the experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Wait, one more honorable mention. You know, I'm a musical guy.
Musical.
Little Shop of Horrors is my all-time favorite musical. I think it's great. It's funny. It's got great music. I just wanted to mention it real quick because it's great.
Yes.
Mhm.
Very cool.
All right, Hunter, it's your turn.
Hunter, let's see what happens.
No
Like,
books.
and
No
if it's
books.
you can do manga.
Yeah, you can just do manga.
I could, but I don't. I haven't read that many.
It almost landed on book. It literally was like a right about to land on
I
book.
haven't
was
read
not-
that many manga. It's always been like consolidated into like.
You don't read
one
any
series.
manga?
I
You don't
do,
read
but it's all
manga?
consolidated into one right now.
That's still
Right now I'm on Hunter x Hunter. Well, I'm not gonna say
Sure.
each volume that I read.
There's only
Anyways,
one
what is
Hunter
it?
here. Are you talking about Hunter x Hunter? There's only one
Well,
Hunter.
that's what
You're sounding really. Are you having a stroke, perhaps?
a little bit, yeah. I'm having a little stroke.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, okay. You landed on TV shows.
Shows?
So your top
TV
14.
shows.
I also guess I give
Ooh.
you a little explanation as to why it's on there.
It should have been me.
Okay. Yeah, I know, Austin, I know. TV shows. Okay. Well, speaking of,
I'm sure you've given your opinion before, Austin.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't think Austin-
wait, can I still can I do anime too? I'm
That
assuming
would
I
count.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TV show.
It's a
well-
television manga.
Favorite TV show probably counting anime. Hunter x Hunter. I know. You said it his name twice. Yes. That's not why I like it though. It's actually really good. Its story is really fun. But yeah, I like it a lot. I think you should watch it if you like anime.
I do not.
Oh.
You
No.
don't?
I've watched a ton of it.
Wait, didn't you have like Vegeta as your profile picture?
Oh yeah, because I thought it was funny that he had the
The
McDonald's.
McDonald's M? Yeah, okay.
But I will say I watched one episode of an anime, Vinland Saga. It was okay.
Mm.
Austin.
You mean
went-
Vinland Saga?
I've heard that's really good.
Not Finland. Vinland.
I said Vinland.
Yeah.
I heard F.
I said Vinland.
I do think
My
that my
bad.
brother would enjoy Death Note. I'm trying to kind of coax him.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
Death Note would go so hard.
Death
I'll
Note.
probably read
Death Note
before I
is
watch it.
literally Death Note is literally for anybody. Like even if you hate anime, it's you'll like it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Well, it's not that I hate anime. It's that I just haven't engaged with
That's
it.
why Mr. Townsend
Yeah.
has it.
Turns out it's not Reddit.
Isn't Reddit? But he has
No,
it.
he just owns it 'cause everyone else
Mr.
wanted to borrow it.
Townsend.
yeah.
Oh my god, I used to terrorize Mr. Townsend.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Mr. Townsend had 3 copies of Death Note, and 2 of them got stolen.
I used to literally like follow him around whenever I'd see him outside of class and just like make him really scared.
Just
Yeah.
calling like nerds.
It's
Yeah.
so messed
But
up.
he and I would always have really interesting discussions about Nintendo and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Anyway,
cool.
sorry,
He says he doesn't like me because we're too similar.
We're
Mm.
getting distracted. We need to talk about
Yeah. Well, Hunter still
Yeah.
has 3 more TV shows to go.
Well, I was waiting for you guys to stop being done talking.
Yes.
That's not
Breaking
right
Bad. I guess we can go with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Both of them are shows that I really like a lot. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul because of because of their story. Seeing Walter White go from middle.
Oh, Walter White.
old-
Yes.
Yeah, Walter White go from like just an old man, like a harmless old man, to finding out he has cancer to being a drug lord, and then Better Call Saul developing as he becomes more of a lawyer with like Chuck and all that other stuff happening. So I don't want to spoil anything because I know Luke wants to watch,
I'm gonna watch
so I
it.
can't
feel like
really say
symbolic
much.
that was the thing that Austin was way into when we started. That was like his big thing. and it's
Mhm.
like if I watch it at the end, of the
Oh,
podcast, that's sort of
I've been in. I'm always into it. I mean, it's like,
yeah, you're
I
always into it.
I watched Breaking Bad. I don't even know. Probably when I was way too young to be honest. But
Aw. That's kind of good. A lot of good came out of that.
yeah.
It's. Then I have one more. I have one more TV show. It's
What TV show?
difficult
But
because I want to do an anime.
Game of Thrones, dude.
Or there's the Invincible as well.
Never
Or-
watched. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
What?
Yeah, I've never watched Game of Thrones.
My brother hasn't either.
Oh. So it was like what? This is hard because I want to do an. I want to do an. Ooh. Okay, we go Fire Force. Fire Force is really good. It's also an anime. Basically, actually, it's really funny because it it predates another anime, or in the lore.
Sometimes stuff comes out before other stuff. That's happened before.
Well, yeah, but it's
Like Star
cool
Wars
the
4
way they do it.
Star Wars
Star Wars 4.
I just like the way they do it in the show. But yeah, it's basically the Earth has people who can just combust at any time because of stuff that happened in the past. And it's really cool.
Mm.
So it's kind of like Avatar, but everyone's a firebender and they suck at it.
No, that's not at all. Basically, well, so there's like there's like I don't remember exactly how it's described because it's actually kind of confusing. But it's like the Great Cataclysm, I think is what it's called, and like
That's a creative name, really.
and all this stuff happens where people just like burst into flames and stuff because of the other world.
Is it like an analogy for the Rapture?
I think so. Yeah, it might be, but I'm not one of yeah, it basically is. Yeah.
Very good.
I didn't even put top 4 books of the Bible on here.
No.
All right, Luke, it's your turn.
Is the
Wait,
Bible?
There's
Oh,
9,
really?
there's 5 left.
Yeah, well, you have one to do. You have 2 more to do. We all have 1 more to do.
That's right.
Yes. All right, it's Luke's turn.
All right.
Okay.
I hope I get movies so I can shop. Well, I'm not gonna get it.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
So what does this mean? You have to explain this one to me.
So this one's animated project. So that's animated
Ah!
movies or. Hunter, you just gave us your top 2 animated projects. So it's animated movies or TV shows.
Okay.
Hunter just got like
okay, well,
stabbed or something.
I could have done more with this one.
Favorite show,
Well,
Fire
okay.
Country.
Fire Country. Okay, well, I think I could say. I think that of course, especially because of recent stuff I've been talking about. I definitely think that I can say with full confidence my favorite animated project is Family Guy.
Okay.
This guy cannot be real, dude.
I'm kidding. It's definitely Invincible. Like, I mean, even it's also my favorite TV show right now, just because it's like, oh, well, yeah, obviously that's me. But it's obviously because reasons you've already said, just the story, unlike anything else, character like anything else, it's just so unique and so well written and so beautiful. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into detail because we talk about Invincible literally every second of our lives. But my second favorite, I was just talking to Kim about this earlier, and
Ew, what
That's
the
it.
heck was that?
You can say Luke, talk about Luke.
I know, I
Luke's
won't, I
next
won't.
is the Mario Galaxy movie.
No, my second is Smiling Friends. But
Ooh.
it's not for the reason you might think. It's obviously yes because it's very funny and interesting. But what I love about it is I love that it is a passion project by these people who just wanted to make something that was really fun and like cute and you can like really get attached to, and it's incredibly funny. So I really admire their like Zach Hadel and Michael Kuzak, like the way that they just made a really fun show and was very creative. So that's definitely my second one.
Mm.
Now it gets a little trickier. I think it's hard to say because video games don't count, right? As animated projects.
I would say no.
No.
Unless it's like a very I guess Cuphead might count.
No. Oh, like I appreciate it for the animation.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on there though, but I think this is actually kind of interesting. I actually do think just because of how much it's impacted like my comedy and me growing up, I think Phineas and Ferb would actually be number 3. It's just a really good show, and I think it's really funny and clever and fun.
Minions. Don't forget about Minions.
Minions probably isn't.
Minion.
My hot take. I just make this out of the way. Despicable Me 1 and 2 and Minions 1 are actually very good movies.
Actually,
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I actually agree.
Exercise. I thought you said extra fries. Bum 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 bum.
What?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay, my last animated. The only one I can keep thinking of. I don't think this. I think I can think of a better one. But I keep thinking of Gravity Falls, but I don't think that would be my number 4. I think I can think of a better one than that.
There's a Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse is great,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know that it like stuck in my memory forever. Or,
Let's
like,
see how it goes. The new one.
It's an animated project. Oh, can I?
What?
Can I do like? Is horror one of your things?
No.
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 Okay, what is it?
No.
This is hard.
What? What is it?
Last animated project. How about Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercials with the little?
Oh, those are great.
Those are great.
So that goes above. That goes above Gravity Falls.
And it sort of makes you tingle.
That's the
No,
one you-
Huh?
What?
doesn't make me tingle.
Yeah, I think Luke might like it a little more
Wait, what?
than normal.
Like, nobody gets tingly from those. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Luke wants to be eaten. It's
Wait
yeah.
a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. No,
It's completely true.
I do think I am gonna lock that in though. I can't think of anything else. So we're just
You
gonna move on.
so you
Something
put
like-
that above Gravity
like-
Falls. That's funny.
Great.
You love Toy Story.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, I do love the first Toy Story. You're right. Thank you
Yeah,
for bringing
first
that up.
Toy Story.
The first Toy Story, my number 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The animation isn't very good, but I just really love the story, and I think it's fun and impactful.
It's funny.
And funny.
All right, Big AB is up next.
Yes.
The most alphabetically of all the Media Junkies.
Yep.
That's true.
All right.
All 3 of us.
Let's see what I get.
The wheels going around. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
I was
just,
hoping to get this one.
just barely. You landed on books.
Okay.
Can't choose your own.
Okay. Books. Oh, I can't choose my own.
Yeah, you can choose.
No, you can't. Not done. Not public.
Not even finished yet.
Doesn't count.
Okay. Favorite books. Okay. Man. Okay. So I'm gonna lock in. I'm sure this will change because I'm always reading more and I have a lot more Stephen King to read. But I'm gonna lock in my current favorite Stephen King book, which is Misery. I think it's just really good. It kind of goes over like the horrors of like writing and like how it can, it like impact you mentally and just like stuff like that. It's pretty good. I like it. It's very scary. Which the movie, I watched the movie and the movie is like almost a comedy because of how like silly it is. But the book is terrifying. So I like it. And next I'm gonna have to do. Man, I don't know which Witcher book to choose because they're all kind of like.
You could choose the series.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill you. You can choose.
Okay, I'm gonna choose just the whole series then because the whole series kind of like I can't just choose one book because each book is necessary to each other. But yeah, I'd say The Witcher is definitely on there. Since I'm allowed to do the full series, I'm just gonna put Game of Thrones on there too. Game of Thrones is phenomenal, which Luke. Yeah, Luke's been reading it, and I'm excited for him to hear his thoughts about it. Yeah. All right, and then what else? Oh, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Yeah. That one of my favorite books ever. So yeah, there you go.
That was a good list.
Yeah.
That's a good list. I agree.
Yeah. Thanks.
I enjoy. I never read talk about Frankenstein, so it's like the most interesting discussion.
I also think that book you might like is The Phantom Tool Booth if you've ever read that.
I recommend that.
It's also a story about like writing, but more just about like the English language and how weird it is. It's like it's really just a better version of Alice in Wonderland, honestly.
It's almost like a children's
It's it's
Huh.
But it's like, yeah, it's interesting.
it's.
I'll have to
I would
check it
absolutely
out.
recommend- I think you'd really enjoy it. It's one of
Yeah.
my, definitely on my top 4.
I've recommended it to you at Barnes & Noble before.
Yeah.
I've pointed out again.
Alright.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's my final one. We
Okay,
got
final spin.
performances, characters, and movies are left. I'm gonna land on characters. That's a pretty
Okay.
exciting one.
That's what I
Yeah,
did.
I like
What is
that one.
Yeah.
performances?
So, this is actually one I did not think about last night.
Just say Omni-Man, dude.
Omni-Man 4 times. There you go.
I'm gonna lock in my top 2.
Your top 2?
My top 2 as of right now. Batman's number 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Just got the best, stories across
Mm-hmm.
all of the media I've consumed. Just almost every time, he's just great.
Very
And-
cool.
Just what a guy. Absolutely not consistent. That's the last word I'd ever use for Batman. Because he has some horrible stories, but the best stories of his are just incredible stuff. Like, I
Batman
think
is
the long Halloween is great. Every single episode of the animated series that I've watched is incredible.
Hmm.
The Dark Knight, also great. Batman Arkham series, especially City. As a
Yes.
story
Well,
is incredible.
That's another one that me
all,
and my brother experienced
What
together. That
What
was
about
all those just
what about the new one with Robert Pattinson? Do you like that one?
Batman. Or,
I have not watched it yet because
It's
great at
so
all.
good. It's so good.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch. Also, Lego Batman movie.
Yes.
You haven't watched that?
Mhm.
So good.
That's gonna be a wholehearted recommendation for me.
Yes.
It's fun.
And the new
It's
game's
very
coming out
sweet.
soon.
The game-
Yes.
I already have the game pre-ordered.
He's got it
Doesn't matter.
pre-ordered. We're gonna play it together.
Nice.
Yes, I'm gonna be player 1.
Yeah.
And then number 2, Daredevil. He's just like me for real.
Blind.
You're blind.
He's a lawyer. I'm not blind. He's great. He's got the red hair, just like myself. And no, I read Born Again and Daredevil Yellow are 2 of my favorite comics I've read just ever. And then I'm gonna watch the show here at some point, but I just think Daredevil is such a fascinating character. He's such like a well done
Have
character.
any of you seen the show Daredevil? What is it called?
It's not a real show.
It's not real.
No, it was First Utopia ad called
Oh.
Daredevil Awake Again. I don't know what he's talking about.
Daredevil.
Yeah. So anyways, number 3 is Daredevil.
No.
No.
You can't.
This is tough.
This is not tough game.
Okay. Alright. I will say this is one that's like I don't think he's an objectively good character at all. But the first role I ever played was big role I ever played was Olaf. So he's a very special character to me because that was kind of what got me into acting and singing and all that stuff. So I wouldn't say he's an objectively great character, but I just do really really like him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Count
Because of the
Olaf or
importance,
Olaf the Snowman?
No, not Olaf. He's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, no, like the snowman.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then
I would have said Willy Wonka. So there you go. So that's
what was the first role you played?
or Will Inspired.
Well, and then lastly, I gotta say Truman, just so I can talk about the Truman Show.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
love
the
the
Truman
Truman
Show's
Show.
good.
Mhm.
It's my favorite movie of all time.
Very cool.
Truman's such an interesting character. Jim Carrey is an incredible actor. Another wholehearted recommendation for myself. Watch the Truman Show.
You watched it, didn't you?
It's so good.
What? You talking to me?
Truman Show. Have you
Yes.
watched the Truman
Yes,
Show?
yes. I've watched it. I love
Yeah.
it.
It's great.
Watched it, I think, last year.
That's my brother's favorite movie.
Yeah.
It's very good.
And I will say Honorable Mention Spider-Man. Spider-Man's still great.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
All right, now it is Hunter's turn.
I'm really-
Movies or performances
Okay,
left.
really-
Wait, what does performances? What are performances like? Huh?
Okay. Looks like Hunter got performances. So
I
it's
don't
just
know
like
what that.
so like acting. So like I feel this can be animated or live action or like in a video game or anything.
Yeah.
It's like
I just
like-
it's so funny. Hunter just kept asking what performances is, and nobody bro just doesn't even know what that is.
Well, I didn't know what they
Okay.
meant by performances. I didn't know if they meant like.
No,
like
I
a
didn't
theater
either. I didn't
performance.
either. I had no
No.
idea. That's why it was so
Oh.
funny.
I was like
Yeah, no.
confused.
just like an acting or
Okay.
action.
Like J.K.
Okay.
Simmons.
Like that was the example I was gonna use the big JK at the
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Not gonna make
Hmm.
Ah.
Not my tempo. This isn't my tempo. Performances for. Oh, this is hard.
This is the hardest category in my opinion.
Yeah, cause I gotta remember performances that I like. can I do like scenes in like movies, right? Or does it have to be like a certain person's performance?
I guess yeah. I mean, I'd rather you do certain person's performance, but if it's like a really big one, I don't.
I like I don't know I don't like any of you have watched the Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No.
Okay, I watched.
There's a certain scene in the show where Andy Samberg's Andre I can't remember his last name, and
Brower.
this other actor Brower and this other actor they were Andy was interrogating him.
Oh, the
and
box.
then the box, yeah. That episode is so good. Like I love that episode. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite That's like probably like one of the top 10 performances I think I've seen. I mean, I haven't really seen that much. So. Top 4. I know.
Yeah,
The top 4 right now.
I forget.
Leon Kennedy when he did a backflip. I mean, what character? There's another character. There's a character from I think it's Invincible. I'm probably gonna go with someone from Invincible.
Even you.
Honestly, Steven Yeun. There's a certain scene. Actually, honestly, the conquest fight.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
The conquest fight. Honestly, he did pretty good there. Honestly, both of them was really good.
Wait.
Honestly,
you always talk about that one scene from Dying Light.
Oh yeah, okay. I think Kyle Craig Smith is his name. Wait, no. What am I saying? No, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Roger Craig Smith.
Roger Craig Smith. I was thinking Kyle Crane.
And he's
so
Hunter's
because his name is Kyle Crane. Dying Light. There's a certain scene in Dying Light
he plays Sonic.
where,
Roger Craig Smith. He plays Sonic.
Yeah, he plays Sonic.
Go fast.
That's Hunter's favorite.
Yeah, I love Sonic. Sonic's my favorite. No, in Dying Light, there's one specific scene. I talked about it before, actually, on the podcast. But when Raheem, he's in a train car, he got bitten in the leg, but he doesn't tell you that he got bit. And then you leave. You blow up like this big building, and then you come back, and he like attacks you. And then you have to snap his neck, and then Crane just like slams his hand against like the car the car door, like the train car door, and he just says "stupid" and "kid," and you can hear like it sounded like there was actual pain in his voice when he said that, and it was just so good. And then the fourth. Fourth.
Well, you already gave 4.
Did I get 4?
Yeah, you gave whoever the first one was. Box. You gave the box. You gave Roger Craig Smith. You gave Steven Yeun, and you gave Leon Kennedy doing the backflip.
That was a joke, but sure, we can go with that.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have another one, we can go with that. Yeah.
No, I can't really think of any right now.
All right.
I've actually got my list for
movies is the last category.
And Austin, I think you might be curious to hear this one because
I am curious.
I always talk about how yeah.
I am curious.
I have
Sorry.
You sound like you don't care at all,
I
Austin.
am curious.
It was funny. I had the whole urge to do that too. Just the way his mic sounded, I don't know, it was weird.
No, I am very curious. I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. So my brother just laughed. Oh no, he didn't leave. No, stop. This is emotional. Movies for me, I always talk about how like out of all the things in media, movies are the ones that interact with the least, which is like, it's not the way I want it to be. It's just like what it happened to be. But lately, I've been doing a lot more, and I've been influenced by a lot more movies.
If Neil Breen isn't on here, you are a disgrace to life.
No, don't worry. Well, we've only seen 2 of his movies, so
That's true.
There's 2 spots that aren't filled,
Yeah.
I'm kidding, but we are Neil Breen. We have like 3 things we're doing, Austin. We need to figure out how to juggle these things.
I
We're
know.
doing like 3 things.
I know.
It's okay. we'll figure it out. We'll pick and choose what we want to do on the days we want to do them. But
Yeah.
anyway, so we have this right, and some of these you might have even heard me ever talk about, which is interesting. But number 4 is actually the only one I can't think of right now. But I think I might end up actually going with the original Toy Story.
Okay.
And I know that's sort of cheesy. It's like a kids movie, but I rewatched it a lot, and every time I rewatch it, I always like kind of think of things differently. I think about like morality, and I think about like our relationships and like the way that we like, cling on to others, the way other people see us, and our psychology. And I sort of always look at it through this lens of that, and I think that's probably why it's been so impactful, just because of the way that I watch it. And the movies are great too, but that first one especially, just as like especially like Woody and Buzz, I just really think it's an interesting study of how we like how like when someone else like messes with our turf or something, or when we feel, when someone's like putting us down. So
Yeah.
I think that it's worth a rewatch with a mind of looking for similarities in people that you've met that are similar to the people in Toy Story. Just throwing it out. Number 3 is a movie I watched recently. And it is probably, and I know this might be recency bias or whatever, but I don't think it had such a big impact on me, was The Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption was great. And I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I probably actually will end up going further on my list once I rewatch it and kind of dissect everything. But for a lot of reasons, but mostly just because I expected it to be kind of a gritty jail story. But it ended up being It ended up being no. I watched it first because it's Austin's favorite movie.
Oh.
But anyway, it ended up being a feel good time, and I love Andy, and I love all the characters, and I love the contrast between some of the characters. Specifically, I love the contrast between Red and Brooks. That's like probably my favorite contrast. But just like, there were twists, there was emotion, there were like new characters, there were like time skip, like everything that you'd want in a good story, and
Yeah.
it was a good one to share. And so, yeah, I really like it. And it probably will go higher up, but I have a great deal of respect for it. It's a great film. What's going on over there, Hunter?
Sorry.
I was
This
ignoring
mic
it
can't
for a
pick
while,
up.
but
This mic can't pick up anything that I say, but it can pick up me opening a wrapper. Opening up a wrapper.
That is so true.
Mhm.
No, anyway. Number 2 is a movie I don't know if I've ever talked about with you guys, but for a while it was my favorite movie, but that's before I watched more movies, but it still is my second favorite movie. Much just because it's fun, and I like things that are fun more than anything else. Like, something is fun, that's for Luke Gordon, more fun something is. And that movie is National Treasure, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
You ever watch that?
No,
Mm-mm.
I
didn't
haven't.
hear your answers.
I haven't.
You haven't? No. I think it's worth a watch someday. It is a movie about these people. It's a mystery, which again with me, I love mysteries, but it's a movie about these people trying to. There's this like treasure that has been they were
It's
on
on
like
a national level.
movie, and they found out about this treasure, and so the whole movie they're kind of going on this like quest to like get different clues, and each clue leads into a next clue, and but like the clues are always in crazy places. Like the big highlight of the movie is that one of the clues is on the back of the Declaration of Independence, so they have to like steal the Declaration of Independence. And that's like the whole like big thing in the movie. Yeah, but the whole movie, and it's a really good mystery, really good characters. There's all kinds of twists and turns, and it's really really fun. It's just fun. So I really like that movie.
Mhm.
And number one is Inception
Yes.
Ooh.
for a lot of reasons, and mostly because I always talk about how I love things that are weird. And Inception was definitely weird, definitely very complex, which I also really like. And I love that it's like its own movie. There's no like sequels or like extended universe. It's just its own experience, right? The visuals, the acting was, the music was great. The story was fantastic, and just there were so many tense moments. And after that was one of the movies where after it was over, I just kind of had to sit there and be like, wow, like I was so immersed in that world and those characters and that story that I kind of forgot about my real life. And that's what you want a good movie to do. I feel like,
Yes.
and it definitely did that. So, Inception, my favorite movie. It's gonna be hard to top that just because it's so. It's so. Like,
Hey! Interstellar might just do it, huh?
We'll see. We'll
Okay,
see.
well-
But if
Yeah.
I probably love them both for different reasons. But I'm sure I'm gonna love Interstellar. I'm gonna watch that soon, and I'm excited because I love space too, right?
Yeah.
Watching it with my dad this summer.
So, and actually, I think I'm kind of glad we landed on movies again. 'Cause I think want to all kind of go through movies because that's kind of what I've been doing the most recently. So I want to maybe start with Hunter, work back down to Austin.
Okay.
Okay.
Top
okay.
four, or just
Hunter,
like.
top four favorite.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'm actually
Let's go.
glad because I really wanted to talk about that.
We're talking about movies.
Yeah, we're gonna do movies now,
God.
Hunter.
Oh, I was not prepared for that. Movies.
About it.
I just opened.
I like Iron Law.
Just real quick, I just opened Letterboxd, and it's asking for my consent, so I'm gonna have to consent. Whatever happens after that is just, apparently I consented to it. Apparently.
The second you did that, my TV shut off.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Very
So I
nice.
think that you consented to I don't
Yeah.
know.
My Letterboxd
Okay.
is the same as my Instagram handle, so if you want to follow me over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drop a link. Drop a link.
Did
At
people
least-
say that?
Yes.
I at least have two movies.
Okay.
Now I just forgot them. Son of a gun. One of them. One of them is Iron Lung. I think Iron Lung is a really good movie. And then I have another movie called A Silent Voice. I don't know if you heard about that. It's an animated movie. It's really good. It handles like really serious things like suicide and stuff like that, and like bullying as well. It's actually like really good.
I've heard of that actually. Actually, I've been kind of vaguely interested in that, but I knew it was gonna be a heavy story, right? I know it's kind of a heavy story, so it's like.
Oh yeah, it's so heavy.
Gotta
Like,
get for it, you know.
mhm.
Yeah,
I
that's
watched it. So good. What is it? I'm trying to think of other movies. I mean, if you guys want to talk about your movies, like, dude,
Right. Yeah.
I can just
This
go
game's
through my
like
top
you.
four right now.
Good, Caleb.
I've got number four, movie I watched very recently, and I absolutely adored it. Watched in theaters, Project Hail Mary. I think it's still in theaters.
Ooh.
If you haven't gotten around to seeing it yet, seriously, one of the greatest movies I've ever watched. Definitely the best sci-fi film I've ever watched.
Really?
The Counting in Seven.
Wow.
It's so good. It's
Ooh.
so emotional. The soundtrack's great. Ryan Gosling is an incredible actor, which I only watched him as Pan before.
Yeah.
But after that, and also La La Land, which I watched recently, what a good actor, man.
Yeah.
He's great.
Mhm.
And then number three is my favorite Steven Spielberg movie, which is Catch Me If You Can. A little bit of a hot take there. I know because Spielberg has a lot of great movies. I also like Jurassic Park, but Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
Got John Williams score, obviously, so it's got to be great. Leonardo DiCaprio is excellent in it.
I love Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tom Hanks is the best part of the movie, actually, in my opinion. As Hanratty, it's a true story, which is insane. And yeah, Catch Me If You Can. It's so
I gotta watch it.
we're gonna watch it this time. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's absolutely
I'm
great.
doing the movie binge this summer because I'm making up for the fact that I haven't seen many movies.
Number two,
Mhm.
number one, I've already mentioned, The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger. Recently watched 10 Things I Hate About You, which also has Heath Ledger, and very, very different performances in those.
Yeah.
But still, The Dark Knight is just an incredible story. I wouldn't say, honestly, my only problem with it is that it's not like a great adaptation of Batman, but it's such a good story.
Yeah.
That I can really get over it. And then The Truman Show, number one. I already mentioned it. It's just so peak. Absolutely recommend it. I still have to watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That is.
I've heard it's similar, so
It is
Truman
pretty
Show
good.
definitely-
That's one of the 5 stars on my letterbox, so it's good.
that's
Nice.
I actually most of my reviews are 5 stars just because I like this stuff.
I like this stuff.
I have 9 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can see what they are wrote.
Mhm.
Diary.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse,
Ooh.
Grave with Fireflies, La La Land, The Truman Show, The Dark Knight, Catch Me If You Can, Project Hail Mary, and also I really liked The Muppet Show. The new one that just came out was very good.
How about Muppets Most Wanted?
Ooh, yes, I remember that movie.
They said 5 stars right there.
Is it actually? Oh.
No, it's a joke.
Which is a Shawshank reference. The whole movie is just the one big Shawshank reference.
Really?
Mhm.
Is it really? Yes. Muppets Most
I did
Wanted.
not know that.
Well, I mean, not the whole thing, but there's there's the poster over the whole.
Well, then you
one,
just
and
lied to me.
So
There's-
there's Hammer and
There's one prison scene.
there's evil Kermit. Yeah,
Evil Kermit isn't
Evil
that.
Kermit.
Evil Kermit's in both of those movies.
it's right.
All right, do you have your
You have to come on Constantine?
No, it's not in either both of those movies. Constantine
Oh.
playing one. It's a different Evil Kermit.
Evil
from
Kermit.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, different
No,
Evil Kermit.
Did a great thing in jail.
What?
Nas X.
Okay.
Is that his name? Little Nas X?
Lil Nas X.
I told you, that one.
Lil Nas X.
That music video's in jail.
Yeah, for being so bad.
Oh yeah.
I like that music
Here we go.
video.
Okay, you guys want to do Hunter?
No, I'm not good at. Haven't seen that many movies, and it's hard. I mean, I could do. Can I do just like whole series like Harry Potter?
Oh yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Well, then Harry Potter, the whole series there. And then I gotta find a fourth one.
Lord of the Kings.
Lord of the Rings. I
A
just
lot
always
of the
do the
time-
same thing.
A lot of the time most of the time I watch movies. They're like not that really good of movies.
No. I'm talking about Lord of the Kings. It's the foreign adaptation of Lord of the Rings.
Is that real?
No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No.
Oh yeah, yeah. We could. Yeah, I'll just do Lord of the Rings too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Still gotta read that. I'm in this fantasy craze now. Maybe after I finish Game of Thrones, I'll finally read Lord of the Rings.
Alright,
So
so Austin.
Yeah.
All right.
Established most alphabetically consecutive
Yes.
of all the media junkies.
Yeah.
Which
Mhm.
I just want to say, I just want to flex. I have 370 movies on my letterbox. I didn't even know I had that many. That's crazy.
Wow.
Anyway,
200
So
in my
cool.
watch.
yeah. So, and I forgot to mention this, just real quick, but this reminded me. I saw an absolutely phenomenal movie last night. It's not on this list, but I saw a phenomenal movie. It's called Exodate. It's called Exodate. No, not Jimmy John's.
You watched that today?
Yes.
new?
Yeah. It's a foreign
I
film. It is so good. It's based on the first like Anomaly game. And it doesn't sound like I going in, I was like, how are they gonna turn that into like, you know, a narrative, you know, without like, you know, losing interest or whatever. But
Yeah.
they did so well with it. It's one of the best game adaptations I've ever seen. It's just great. And
I love Exit 8. I
yeah,
love the game. Have
and
you played the game?
it's no, I haven't played the game. I'm terrible at Anomaly games, but
Oh.
Oh yeah.
it
That was fun though.
it's such a good concept for like a movie
yeah.
though. It's just like, cause especially a horror movie, it's just it works so well. But anyway, definitely recommend that. Yeah. My favorite 4 movies. So obviously Shawshank is my favorite ever. And then I'm gonna put Interstellar on there because it's just like it just has to be on there. And then I'm gonna do Whiplash because I love Whiplash. Great movie.
Oh.
What?
We should watch that this summer. My temple.
Yeah, Whiplash is great. And then a little bit of a strange one I'm gonna put on here is Frankenstein, the newest one, the one that just came out. It was my yes, it was my favorite movie of 2025, and it is genuinely one of my favorite movies ever because I think it is a phenomenal. This is a hot take with some people, but I think it is a phenomenal adaptation of the book. There are a lot of people online that like don't like some things about the movie, but I loved it. I think it was perfect. But yeah.
Yeah, and both in Austin's favorite book list and his favorite movie list, both Frankenstein was on both.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think I said that really well too.
Yes. Both. It's both and both.
Both
Mhm.
on, yeah.
So
Both
yeah,
sandwich.
that's my list.
What's F1 point?
Voted list. That's a pretty good list.
Yeah, well, that's about all I have for today. Full.
Okay.
That was good.
That was great. Great
Like it.
first episode.
It was fun.
Great first. Well, not
Yeah.
the first
I'll be
Caleb
back.
episode.
I'll
Caleb.
be back.
First Caleb is.
Yeah.
Now at the end of the episode is probably a good time for Caleb to talk about himself.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you have anything you want to plug? Like,
Plug.
yeah, like.
Just end the episode as soon as he says anything.
My letterbox is at DCRG2009. If you
Okay.
want to go follow me on there.
Okay.
I'm just starting out on there, so I only have like 30 movies so far.
But he's very passionate.
But I'm very much getting into it. I very much am liking the platform and the formatting of it. I'm doing Newsies this summer. If you want to come see that.
Oh, you're in that?
Well, I'm auditioning for it.
Yeah. Don't
But
say you're in it.
Tyler finds a place for his barbecue pizza, so. And then, you know, I mean, in general,
Mm-mm.
support local theater.
Yeah.
I'm a big proponent of that.
Mhm.
And support local, like especially go to movie theaters. I guess that'll be my last one. It's the best way
Yeah.
to experience a movie.
Call to action.
There's a lot of movies
Mm-hmm.
that I would be absolutely like. Product Come Area, I don't know if that would be my top 4 if it wasn't for how incredible the theater experience was.
Mhm.
Like, there's some movies that like are so incredible in theaters. Even The Rise of Skywalker, I would have rather seen in theaters. I saw it at home; it wasn't great.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I saw Force Awakens in theaters. I thought it was great. I still
Yeah.
like that movie.
I do too. I do too.
Phantom Menace, I saw in theaters.
Oh, we can talk about
That was
Star.
great.
That's
That's another.
we're gonna do a whole Star Wars episode.
That's
too.
another time for another day. Anyways, go out, watch movies in theaters.
Spread joy.
Yes.
Be loved.
Watch movies in theaters. You know, support local business. And follow my letterbox at the Sierra 2009. And that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to close us
Wait,
off?
wait, do you want to send it out? You gotta close
Stay,
it off.
oh,
No, wait. Count it down.
We gotta count it down.
3, 2, 1. Peace. Media Junkies.